Hi, welcome to Exercise with Ryan and Cave. I'm kidding. It's just Ryan, Shyla, and Shulk. Those who were having a conversation. We were just seeing it from Shyla's POV. Anyway, hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we started off in Central Pit and hoping to find the residents of Colony 6. In this episode, though, we are finally getting to the bottom of this. Like literally, we are. We're going to the very bottom and finding it. And guess what we are opening up with? This is something that I've had this is what I consider the worst thing in this room. You see how we don't have any other platforms? Except this. Okay, now, I don't know if you saw that, but Shulk just lurched on there. He just launched onto it. This awkward thing is that it has a different area of physics compared to that ground over there. Once you're stuck on it, you are going to the momentum. I saw Breather there. I was pressing forward, and yet Shulk just slightly tilted to the left right there, as Ryan is now stuck in limbo. Yeah, I don't like it, and it's an RPG trying to include platforming segments, and it's something I don't like at all, because most of the time JRPGs or RPGs in general, they are not built to be platformers from the ground up, and that just proves my point. How physics just lurch on in a heartbeat, and then went crazy. But not that. At least I managed to hit it and jump before I got launched.
Enchant didn't work.
Shulk, you suck. But I swear to God though, I saw the purple aura.
He didn't have time to complete the animation.
Yeah. Another thing that I don't like about this, although it doesn't make sense how, even if you activate it, it still doesn't go until after the animation prompt. But I guess that's to be expected. But still, it's a word of warning for all you players that even if you don't actively press, if you press it, it doesn't mean it's not done yet.
I try to start a battle off with Enchant.
Well, yes, but I never done you remember. I'm an idiot. Yeah, but anyway, if you think it's one and done, no, it's not. It has this random piece of ground here just for a bit of a break.
And you can't continue on riding to get to the end because of those little things there.
Yep, they wanted you to go for a return ride. I don't like it. The physics are just way too done. I mean, look at this. I'm fine, and all of a sudden, whoosh! I just magically go to the left, which I think is really silly.
At least it's relatively short-lived.
Yeah, but still though, I've had deaths come from this, in which I feel like I've nearly made it, miss time a jump, and then it coming up and me falling off and dying because of those physics. And if you saw briefly, we have a way down, but unfortunately, it would definitely see a scene like these guys do not want us to leave. Man, this Faced Mechon is such a bad host. He locks all of the front doors, so we have to go through the back ways both times, and then he doesn't inform his friends that we are house guests. so they act like sort of bouncers, therefore making a trip even longer. I'm starting to see why the Homs don't like the Mechon. Putting aside the fact they eat us, and the fact they kill us and take over our homes, but they are not good hosts. That's what really pisses me off. I don't give a damn that they killed Fiora. They just don't open the front door. Of course I'm joking, and of course they have to die because of that. And if you notice right there, the music has suddenly changed based on Charlotte's mood. And now she's better, it's coming right back to the normal battle theme. I guess that's another incentive of Monolith saying, hey, look, things are bad. Wake up and notice. Be there. It's pretty much the equivalent of Monolith saying, be nice to your friends. which I can definitely get. And with that though, let's make sure special work of this guy, and they continue our following forward, because it's one thing for the bronze-faced Mechon to shut all the front doors, but it's another thing for us to keep him waiting. So let's not do that. And as much as it is a bad thing for me to say, one of the reasons why I wasn't going to Charlotte or Ryan when they were feeling down is because if you don't do it, the other AI will do it, therefore building their own affinity with them. So it's a way of making things run a bit smoother. Because if I were to just show really briefly, eventually, if you see here, me and Ryan, the cloud means good. The cloud means that we are pretty much close to max affinity, which in all honesty is really surprising this early on in the game. So what I want to do right now is I want to let Charlotte and Ryan and Shulk and Charla build up their affinity, therefore making it a nice even triangle.
I was wondering why you weren't encouraging them.
Nah, and it also prevents Charlotte being a third wheel. You don't get interrupting Shulk and Ryan's bromance. But with that, we're finally here. The last elevator. I will say so right now. I'm going to warn you. If you have any other business in Central Pit, whether it be collectible gathering or whether you want to hang around in this area or whether you want to ride on those things for God knows what reason, this is your last chance to do so. I'm not going to give spoilers, but in this point, right here, this is the point of no return.
It's a good thing there's no unique monsters in here too.
Yeah. So as don't worry about that, you're not missing out on anything important. But if you do wish to hang around in here, this is your last chance to do so. Anyway, let's go down and hope we're not too late. Doesn't seem very promising initially.
No. They're gone. So whose blood is... Oh no!
Ah, here at last! I've been getting hungry!
Shulk! Isn't that?
It's him, all right. He's the one who took Juju.
Juju and the others! Tell me where they are!
You want the brat? Well, he's right here.
Juju!
He's still alive, but don't think he will be for long. As for the others, well, I just couldn't help myself. I ate them all up! Welcome to our banquet hall. Tonight, the main course will be you! And if I've still got room, the brat will make a tasty dessert!
Murderer!
I'm Zord, your host tonight.
Zord! So you have a name?
That's what they all say. Can't say that I remember it myself.
What's he talking about?
Oh, yes. It's good to see fresh meat on the table. These colony folk just didn't fill me up.
Gado. The others.
Come on, boys! Dinner's ready!
I swear I won't stop until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
Get behind me! Right, Shala! We are Homs. And we won't just stand here, waiting to be eaten.
The Monardo? Do you think that thing can get me?
How about this?
I'm not Metal Face. You'll have to try harder!
It's the same as before. The Monardo's useless against this guy.
And seems like we're met with another face. But here, the game briefly tells you that even though he just said he's not like Metal Face, doesn't mean it doesn't mean that what works for Metal Face won't work this time. This is Zord. He is pretty bulky and he takes a lot of hits. First off, you definitely want to take care of the little guys around him, because if it's anything like Metal Face, it is pretty much imperative that you've built up your chain attack meter. That means as the slide tutorial mentioned, you need to hit sweet spots and you need to capitalize in breaking, toppling, and if you have any of the arts at this point, dazing, because it builds your chain attack meter a lot faster. And also keeping up your morale is pretty much important. So therefore, you definitely cannot be slacking on enchant or overlooking any healing.
And when you want to start a chain attack, make sure Charlotte's not going off.
Yeah, and thankfully the Zord is not really one for debuffs. But as you can tell by Shulk in general, we're still doing 1 HP. A word of warning, as you just see there, calling minions. Even if you take out the initial run, he'll still try and bring out more Mechon. But anyway, just like Metal Face, let's see if this thing works. And what do you know? He's toppled. So let's just let's just be probably on the safe side and give ourselves a bit of healing for everyone, and make sure that we get on the roll. And here we go. As you can see, he starts to take big damage now, or at least more damage with everyone did initially. And he's still able to be dazed, and giving him like this as much as possible is important. But once he gets back up, I just go back to smaller enemies and try again. But again, no, keep an eye on your party's HP and morale, because even though he may be bulky, he still can pack a hell of a punch. Thankfully though, Charlotte healed herself, but as we just saw right there, and pretty much right there too, it can go down pretty quickly. And I think oh yep, I just messed up there. If Charlotte can clean back up, thank you very much.
It's coming to me.
That's gonna hit in the frontal arc.
Yep.
Sorry.
So one of the things to do right now is get the hell out of the way. But luckily,
Ryan can't.
yeah. Charlotte, not. Do I have enough time? No, I don't. But everyone went all right. But as you can see here, he can definitely bind you. But again, no. As long as you are able to keep track of everything and not get overwhelmed, it should be all right. As soon as I get the chance, I will very much like to feel it. Charlotte.
I'm sorry.
And I'll say right now, don't know why I don't know why I did that, but oh well.
Maybe you could have Ryan take the aggro. I don't think that might work though, but it's worth a shot.
It is. Yeah, well, you know what? It worked, and that means I can heal up Charlotte real quick.
It toppled Ryan though.
Yep, and I got his back. Like I said, Shulk's useless on his own, but that's why we have everyone here. And before I start chain attack, I'm just going to do a quick light heal, and then take Zord down a notch, and then another. And now with that, I think it's definitely time to do a heal across the party, just to give us a little more reassurance.
Nice.
We did it! Follow at its finest. No!
We'll never get to Juju at this rate. I've got to think of something. Huh?
Well, where did you come from?
You feeling hungry, huh? Chew on this, scrap for brains. Boy, now's your chance. Save Juju.
Atharon! Don't do it!
Hurry up!
At this rate, even if we save Juju, Atharon's gonna be...
You see a vision you don't like? We'll change the future together. Got it?
change the future. Yes. That's it. Right. You grab Juju.
Shulk! What are you doing?
Oh man, you think you can stop me?
No, I don't. But I can do this. Let's see if that Mechon body of yours can withstand an ether river.
Juju! Wake up!
Shut up. Leave the rest to us. Hang in there, you old fool!
Fall, you damn machine!
All of you!
Atharon! Hold on!
Shulk!
What a shot!
Boy,
We can change our destinies. Atharon, you won't die here. Not today. Ah!
You cannot defeat me!
Get out of there! Quick! It's giving way!
He's gonna...
it won't be long now, my friends. But not before. Gado! This is for you. This is for the people of Colony 6.
But this isn't supposed to happen. Atharon!
Gado, I'll see you before long.
Ah! Ah! Huh?
That was close. You wanna hurry up? My arm's about ready to drop off.
Thank you.
Save the thanks for Shulk and his vision. As soon as I saw an ether river, I knew this had to be the place.
Juju, you're safe now.
What did I tell you? You and me can make anything happen.
Yeah, you were right.
A boy who can change the future. I stand corrected, young man. You've done a great deed here today.
I didn't really do anything. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Tell me, your vision saved me. But what of the others? What happened to Gado? I see. Shala, take this. Gado would have wanted you to have it.
Time to head back to the camp.
We'll need to get Juju some medical attention.
There's a freight elevator on the next level. From there, it's an easy route out of the mine. As long as it's working.
We'll know that when we get on it.
You make me laugh.
Well, I'm right, ain't I?
You're absolutely right. We need to move on and stop worrying about every little thing. Come on, guys.
And with that, not only did we alter the future briefly, we pretty much have changed it. And can I say, I'm really amazed at how that fight went. During our first playthrough of this game, this made us, I think, maybe even pause of the game for a bit, out of frustration, because I can remember us dying over and over again, and even in that fight I did have a bit of trouble. Charlotte did fall one time, but apart from that though, it went pretty well. But if I may say though, I do like that cutscene in how it made small alterations to the future, and not to mention how the vision was pretty much prevented overall. You saw scaling, and a little briefing that I also want to touch on is the beginning of the cutscene with Zord. You initially just saw a bunch of blood everywhere. So far in this game, we've only seen two moments in which blood has really been prevalent. The first one being when Dunban couldn't take more of the Monado, and the second time was right there, in which you pretty much just saw a massacre. Blood is not commonly used in this game, but when it does, it uses it and really hits home whatever point it wants to make. The first one being, obviously, it's got to a point where Dunban is truly suffering, and this instance really brings home the fact that a massacre really took place right then and there in the bottom of the central pit.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, the usage of blood, it's really powerful in this game because it's not overused. But in any case, looks like Zord's finished off. Garo's been saved. As well as Juju. So I think we can head up and finally get a taste of fresh air and finally see the daylight that this game is so badly wanting to present.
Good. Works perfectly.
You see? What did I say?
We're all impressed.
Hey, why have we stopped?
I don't know, but I think we're about to find out.
Not him again.
This one doesn't give up.
This is our chance, guys.
And it pretty much looks like the Mechon are stubborn and do not give up so easily. But an important thing to notice, even though it's Zord's second round, you can definitely tell his ether bath has definitely had a toll, because now no longer is he immune to the Monado. We can use a bog standard attacks and I can still make a dent. Granted, we still have to make enchant happen for Charlotte and Ryan, but it does make things a lot more easier. And with a weaker Zord, it definitely is a lot easier. But the same thing applies though. You definitely can't take this guy lightly. He can definitely knock you down and topple you, and if you're in a bad placement and all four grouped up, he can knock all three of you down and wail on you if he so chooses. So
Yeah, I think his swing beat does that, but luckily Shulk dodged it.
indeed. So luckily positioning is still a thing. But now things are going our way, I'm just gonna be quiet and just let you listen to Zord, because this is where things begin to change.
Did we get him?
Got to hand it to you. You beat me without even releasing the true power of the Monado.
True power? What do you know about the Monado?
Sorry, boy. I can't tell you that. You'll have to find out the truth on your own.
The truth?
When I became what you see now, that's when my eyes were opened. It was a good ride while it lasted.
When you became like this? What do you mean?
Time's up, Pipsqueak. I'm gone!
Zord! Get back! We smashed that bronze idiot. Now the people of Colony 6 can rest in peace.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Shala,
I thank the stars you're all right.
where are we?
Just outside Colony 6. Thanks to Shulk and Ryan, we destroyed that thing. But not everyone made it.
Oh? I'm so sorry. Shulk? Ryan? I didn't mean to cause any more trouble, running off like that.
Forget about it, kid. We settled the score.
Thanks.
Yes, but there's still no sign of that Mechon with the metal face. He's the one we're really after.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
It's him! Metal face! Ah!
Not just him! A whole bunch! And tons of them look like Zord!
Pathetic. After all that talk, Zord was crushed by worthless maggots like you.
Oh, this one can talk and all.
I can talk, all right. And I got a good memory. Fiora! Get out of there! Get out! These dreams were music to my ears. My claws slid right through her soft flesh, like a hot knife through butter.
Talk all you want, because those words will be your last!
The Monado! It's been a while, but you should know by now. The Monado can't stop me!
Shulk!
Shulk!
I'm gonna...
Any way you slice it, the Monado ain't gonna work, boy. Didn't work then, won't work now. Now, time to cut you down to size. Hey, what?
Lads,
Now, let him have it, beast.
Dunban! How did you...
Sorry to have kept you. Looks like we were just in time.
And with that, seems like our fight is far from done. You can call it unfinished, if you will. So now, what the game just briefly tells us is I'm going to take full advantage of this, and I'm just going to switch out our party. And you know what, Dunban, you can join. I feel like we should get, let's get the gang back together. But before that, I'm just going to take a moment and let you listen to this song, because I think personally, this is one of the most underrated songs from the Xenoblade soundtrack. I don't know what it is about the song, but it's fast paced, and I don't know, it just gets really pumped up and ready for the fight. I don't know. But either way, moving on, Dunban hasn't changed much, and he hasn't lost a step. And even better, if you notice a second before I hit enchant, Dunban, he really had no problem in hurting the Mechon as he is. And hopefully they will allude to that in a little bit. But what I want to do right now is I want to see if I can just take out for his Mechon, because we have definitely got bigger fish to fry. And I'm sure Dunban has no time for small ones. So let's just hurry up, heal ourselves up, get ourselves a good nick, and let us take out this guy. And of course, in case you're wondering, Dixon still has got his common arts from the intro, which is still helpful.
There's no end to them. Where are they coming from?
I can take the smaller ones, but the rest will be like fighting Zord over and over.
If only the Monado would work on these things!
Focus, Shulk! Look out!
Rhine!
Look at you all!
Look at this, metal brain!
That it, Grandpa?
Running out of ideas here.
You may be able to block a projectile, but let's see if you can block this!
Tell me, how does it feel to be such a pathetic hero?
You okay, Dunban?
Oh, does it hurt? I bet it does. It hurts because the Monado won't work for a bunch of losers like you!
What are you?
Save it. I ain't interested. You little maggots need to learn when you've been stepped on.
That light. Everyone, fall back! Now!
Won't change a thing. I'm gonna wipe you out once and for all. What the? A telepia?
Now's our chance!
You'll pay for that. How are you?
We must be outside the tower.
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Father!
Weak and pathetic.
What or who are you? You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora! Another one.
Enough of this. You got lucky, brat. Next time, your head is mine.
You're not getting away! Get back here!
Shulk! Rhine! Let it go!
You've got to be kidding! He's the one who killed Fiora!
Know your limits. We'll get another chance.
Fine.
That thing saved us. Whatever it was.
You did well. But what of the boy? Ah. Well then, there is much to be done.